How's it going there, YouTube? Coming at you with a video today. I'm going to be reviewing this product here. There's a lot of manufacturers that make something similar, and I'm going to go over its functions to let you know if it's even worth it to waste your hard-earned money on one. So make sure to stay tuned so you can see how to take your ride to the next level. All right, YouTube, so what exactly does this product do? So as you can see, it does have a speaker tester. It's basically the 9-volt battery pop, right? Any installer, anybody that's been around car audio knows what that is. Basically, you test the polarity of your speakers just by hooking up a 9-volt battery to it and seeing which way it pops, okay? This just has it built in case you didn't want to drag out a 9-volt battery. Also has a tone generator where you can generate from 13 hertz up to 10,000 hertz. I had a hell of a time trying to get this thing to work properly. It's very, very touchy, very, very sensitive. It jumps from like 50 hertz to 1,000 hertz and just like the little twitch of a finger. So to run a specific frequency, you're gonna be hard pressed to try to do that. And then at the top here, it does have a RCA cable tester. It's basically just a continuity tester, so you can check to make sure you're using the right RCA cable or that it's not damaged or frayed somewhere, which is going to prevent you from getting a proper signal. So let's go ahead and get it on the bench. All right, so here it is. Let's go ahead and get it unpackaged. All right, so first thing to go over, as you see down here, it says speaker test 9-volt DC. Basically what that is it's the traditional 9-volt battery pop that most installers have used or know about. This just has it in this all-inclusive nice package here, so you don't have to hold a 9-volt battery, whatever the case may be. So how you do that is you just connect your speaker outputs here to the terminals. Now in this case, we know that that one is positive and that one is negative. So let's go ahead and hook it up the right way. Okay, now how you determine if you got polarity correct, okay, is if the speaker pops out, then you know your polarity is correct. If the speaker sucks in, then your polarities are reversed, okay, positive to negative, negative to positive. So we got the polarities correct, so watch the speaker as it pops. It's gonna push out. See that? Let me turn it sideways so you can see. Okay, that means polarities are correct. So if it was switched, let's say we go ahead and switch it. Take a guess what's gonna happen in that case. Watch, it's gonna suck in instead. Okay, that means we need to switch polarity. So again, it's handy just to have it on hand like that. You can do this with just a 9-volt battery. As a matter of fact, let me show you how to do that. All right, so just got the 9-volt battery here. I just took it out of here, and you got your terminals there. Same thing, you can actually just hook the battery up to it and see what direction the speaker goes. Now, this is correct polarity. Actually, no, it's not. This is correct polarity. As you can see, I touch it on the terminals, and it pops out. Now, let me turn the battery around to incorrect polarity, and it's gonna suck in. There you go. So as you can see, you don't need this device, but it's handy if you plan on using anything else here. All right, so this does come with a tone generator, and it is pretty sporadic. I think it's honestly pretty useless. It's fun to play with and toy around with, but as far as getting a specific frequency, it is just, this knob is so sensitive. It jumps from like 40 hertz to 200 hertz in just like a little twitch. So if you want to try to run a specific frequency, you're not gonna get that done. Here you got your variable voltage, which basically increases the gain of that signal. I'm gonna go ahead and play around with it so you can see. And what I have here is I have my oscilloscope attached too, so that you can kind of see the sine wave. So I got the positive to the positive, negative to the negative, as you can see there in that cluster. And again, it's all attached to my oscilloscope here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and let it play for a little bit, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. All right, so let me turn up. hope your dog's not around. All right, enough of that. So as you can see from a signal standpoint and also from how sensitive this knob is, the tone generator, I don't think is going to serve much purpose to you. The only thing that I could think of is for you to test a speaker to see if it's still producing frequencies around the range that it's supposed to. You can definitely use this as well to, well, again, I wouldn't use this. I would use actual audio tracks to check crossover points and things like that. But it's fun to play around with. Definitely not worth it to buy it for that. But just thought I'd show the function of it. And also just to note, it does have a RCA signal out. So in case you didn't want to hook up via speaker outputs, speaker wires, you can also output the signal through a RCA jack. All right, and finally, it does have RCA testers to check to make sure your RCA cable is good. You don't need this device to do it. You can use a multimeter, use the continuity tester to make sure the RCA cables are good, but for all-in-one device, it has it there. Basically, just plug in one end there, and if you have a good cable or there's continuity, it'll beep and the light will go on. If not, let me plug in the wrong one here, it won't. And that is kind of handy if, let's say you're redoing a build that somebody else did and they have all these RCAs routed and they're not labeled and you're trying to figure it out. It's an easy, simple way that you can do that. So yeah, for whatever it's worth, there it is. All right, YouTube, so that was just a quick Fast and Furious review of this product here. Like I said, as you can see, there are many manufacturers that make similar products. Pick your choice. This was the cheapest. So I figured I'd give it a shot to see how it works. I don't waste a lot of money. Is this something I'm gonna use all the time when installing? Maybe if I can't find a 9-volt battery laying around and I need to pop a speaker, if for whatever reason I can't find my multimeter and I need to check the continuity of RCA cables, yeah, you know, I might end up using it. So I'll let you be the judge there if you want to spend 15 bucks on it, because this was like 14 bucks, 15 bucks from Amazon, cheap. You know, it's not going to break the bank. And it's something that, you know, if you're an installer, you do a lot of installs, it might not hurt to have it just tucked away somewhere in case you need it. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos of how to take your ride to the next level. Let's get loud.